real name was Sulekha. Bholi's real name was Sulekha, and this name has not been repeated in the lesson. It has only been written at the last of this lesson. There is a reason behind that. So we had left when Bholi's marriage was fixed to Bishambar. Bishambar demanded 5,000 rupees from Bholi's father on the spot, and in order not to feel insulted in front of everyone, Ramlal, Bholi's father, managed to arrange 5,000 rupees and gave it to Bishambar. Bishambar's greediness, Bishambar's greedy nature was shown at that moment, and he became very happy, very proud of himself that he gambled and earned 5,000 rupees on this gambling and earned 5,000 rupees. So Bishambar, in a very proud voice, said, "Bring the garland." He wanted the garland to put on his bride, that is Bholi. As soon as he was about to put garland on Bholi, Bholi folded his hands and thrown the garland away. The garland was thrown up in the air, and then it directly fell into the fire, the sacred fire. Bholi called. "Pitaji," said Bholi in a clear, loud voice. Her father, mother, sisters, brothers, relatives, all were shocked. Because Bholi had never spoken a single word in front of her elders, in front of her brother, sisters. She was very quiet. She was a very quiet girl. She had never spoken a word to anyone, and she was transformed. She changed into a lady of so much fire within her, and she shouted in a very loud voice, "Pitaji!" And everybody was scared, surprised that how come such a dumb cow, what they used to call her, how can a dumb cow speak like this? They all were shocked. What is the reason? "Pitaji, take back your money. I am not going to marry this man." Bholi's face was filled with anger. Her eyes was directly looking in the eyes of the bridegroom, Bishambar. She was so much anger, she was full of anger in herself, that she said to her father that she is not going to marry this greedy man at all. Her father, Ramlal, was shocked. He was thunderstruck. He was surprised that a girl, Bholi, who had never spoken in even a high-pitched voice to him, what has happened? All of a sudden, she is speaking in a very loud voice and with so much anger. "Bholi, are you crazy?" shouted Ramlal. "You want to disgrace your family? Have some regard for your izzat." So here Ramlal shouted on Bholi and told her to respect everyone, because this is a matter of their respect. And he also says that you are bringing disgrace to your family by speaking like this. You are bringing disgrace to our family. Have some respect for your izzat. So it was a matter of izzat on that day, where Ramlal was very angry on Bholi after hearing Bholi speaking in a very loud voice and not agreeing to marry Bishambar. What a shameless girl. We all thought she was a harmless dumb cow. Now Bholi said to her father, "Just because of her izzat only, just for the sake of your respect, I agreed to marry a man double of my age. I agreed to marry this man Bishambar." But now I cannot tolerate a man who is so greedy. I cannot tolerate and marry a man who is so filled with greediness, and I will not spend my life with this man at all. All the women, the relatives there, started talking to each other. They started murmuring, whispering to each other in their ears that what a shameless girl she is. Look at her, how she's speaking. Look at her, the way she's speaking. How can a dumb cow, what they used to call her, dumb cow, speak up like this in front of everyone? How a harmless cow has been speaking to everyone like this, even to her father, even to her would-be husband. Bholi turned violently at the old woman who just said to her that how harmless dumb cow has changed to a shameless girl. This was the line spoken by a lady in the crowd, by an old woman in the crowd. Bholi turned violently to the old woman, towards the old woman, and said to that old woman, "Yes, auntie, you are right. You all thought that I was a dumb-driven cow. That's why you wanted me to hand over to this heartless creature. But now the dumb cow, the stammering fool, is speaking. Do you want to hear more?" So Bholi's anger was on the top of the world that time. She was on the top because of her anger, because she couldn't bear the insult that she had to face because of that greedy person, Bhishamba. She was not going to marry him at all. She had already declared this in front of everyone that she is not going to marry this harmless creature that she is calling to Bhishamba. She told the old woman lady that I am a dumb-driven cow. You all have made me dumb-driven cow, and that is why you wanted to hand me over to this creature, to this harmless creature. But I am not going to be, because this dumb cow, this stammering fool is speaking. Do you want to hear more from me? She said in a very loud voice to the old lady, and the old lady's mouth was shut. She couldn't speak anything because of the anger that Bholi boasted upon. Now, Bhishambanath, the grocer, started to go back with his party. The confused bandsman thought that this was the end of the ceremony and struck up a closing song. So the bandsmen were also present outside. They thought now the marriage has been done. Now it's the time for the closing song. It is now the time for the closing ceremony of the marriage. So they started playing the song, the end song of the occasion. Ramlal stood rooted to the ground, his head bowed low with the weight of grief and shame. Ramlal was filled with grief. Ramlal was filled with shame. He couldn't look into the eyes of the guests present there. He felt really ashamed. He not felt ashamed because of Bhishamba. He felt ashamed because of her own girl Bholi. He thought that Bholi has made him feel insulted. Now everyone went to their respective houses. Everybody was gone. Now only Bholi's parents and sisters and brothers were left. Bholi's father Ramlal called out to Bholi and asked Bholi, "But what about you? No one will ever marry you now. What shall we do with you?" Ramlal asked from Bholi that now what we are going to do with you, because now after feeling so much insulted, after getting insulted in front of hundreds of guests, who will going to marry you? No one will ever marry you. You will remain unmarried in your life. What are we going to do with you? What are we going to do with you now? So Sulekha, now the name has been written here, Sulekha, Now Bholi has been transformed into a lady, has been transformed into a woman that needs to be called as Sulekha, not Bholi. Earlier she was Bholi, earlier was simpleton, but now she was not. She was not at all Bholi, she had become a learned person, she had become educated by learning in the village school. Now she understood things, she was not a dumb-driven cow, she was not a dumb cow, she was not a dumbless cow now. Now she had become a real woman, she had transformed herself into a girl who will not tolerate anything bad in her life. She spoke against all the odds, she spoke against the wrong that she was facing at that time, and she succeeded in letting Vishambar go away from her house. And she said in a very soothing and calm voice to her father that, Pitaji, in your old age, I will serve you. When her father asked her, what are we going to do with you? Nobody is going to marry you. She said very confidently but in a very soothing voice that nothing matters. Don't worry. I am going to take care of you. I am going to serve you in your old age. I am going to serve you and mother in your old age, and will work in the same school. I will work as a teacher in the same school where I learned so much. And she looked at the teacher whom she had learned so much, the teacher who had taught her in the village school, had motivated her and transformed her into a lady that she is now. She looked at the teacher and said, right teacher? The teacher with a smile. The teacher was standing in the corner. She also had a smiling eyes and said, yes, Bholi, of course. In her smile, in the teacher's smile, was a deep satisfaction, just like an artist when completes his own artistry work. Last line underline, where it's being mentioned that the teacher had a smiling eyes. That eyes had shown the light of a deep satisfaction that an artist feels when contemplating. Contemplating means think deeply. The completion of her masterpiece. So here the artist has been compared with the teacher of Bholi, where Bholi was also a very shy, quiet girl. But after years of learning in the village school by the same teacher, how she was transformed into a woman, how she understood the norms of life, that what is good and what is bad for her, and how to be independent, how important it is to be educated and important in life. Once you're educated, people will talk to you with respect. And if you're not, they will neglect you. So, education is the only tool where you can stand up with and people will have respect for you. So, she became a learned person, she became educated, and therefore she became even independent. That she was confident, she was full of confidence, and she could speak in front of her parents with so much confidence, telling them that she will going to take care of them in their old age. And nobody had dared to speak, no child has dared to speak like this to Ramla, that they are going to take care of them in their old age. But Bholi had that confidence. And you can compare Bholi when she was just 7 years old, a meek, submissive and a quiet girl, has been transformed to an independent lady, that she could speak to her father, that she's going to take care of them in the old age. She will serve as a school teacher in the same school where she learned so much. And this shows that how Bholi's life transformed just with getting education, getting educated. So we learned from this lesson the importance of education. the importance of motivation in one's life and even hard work. She must have worked hard a lot towards her own building up of her own confidence. She must have learned so much with her own will, with her own hard work, and therefore now, today she could speak in front of hundreds of people with so much confidence. So this is what lesson is. That is why I was telling you that this is the one of the important lessons. This is one of the best lessons of your book, because we see an example like Bholi. We saw this character named Bholi, whose real name was Sulekha. How Bholi, a simple girl, a simpleton, just like her name, had changed completely, has transformed completely, just because she got educated. She learned so much, and she could differentiate between what is right, what is wrong. And she should not suffer for all the wrong things that had happened with her and that was happening to her. She let go of all her pain and sorrows and decided to choose the correct path of her life, and that is to serve her parents and become independent.